Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare is an icon and is considered by most to have one of the best COD campaigns to date. And I've never played it, so to correct this gaming sin, I'll be playing COD 4 Modern Warfare while nerfing myself and answering the question, can you beat Call of Duty Modern Warfare with only a pistol? This challenge on the surface is pretty simple. We can only use the pistol to deal damage. No grenades, no other weapons. Melee is allowed because it's practically useless for most situations, but other than that, the pistol class of weapon is our only option. We run into a few interesting roadblocks throughout the run, but I'll address those as they come up. Our first mission teaches us how to shoot a gun, but as a Texan, I was born dual-wielding Barrett 50 cals, and I speedrun the tutorial. We stumble across a wild bucket and would take it on the greatest adventure of its life. I would show it the world. I'd show it what true love really is, but my plans were foiled by a 6-inch puddle, and I was forced to leave my beloved bucket behind. Enraged, I summoned my inner private Pyle, commit great war crimes, and get sent back to the beginning of the mission. I regain my composure, meet Captain Price, immediately get bullied for my admittedly stupid name, and set a new company record for the CQB test. We finally get into the action, boarding a ship somewhere near the Bering Strait, teach the crew that I'm the captain now, punish a sailor for drinking on the job, proceed inside the ship mag dumping the first living beings that I see, and flank the nuts off a group of highly trained soldiers. Open a shipping crate, grab a manifest, relive the boiler room scene from the Titanic, and run sideways towards the exit where my 30-year-old knees quickly remind me I am not that guy. I wake up in a cutscene being escorted to what will be the worst Uber ride ever. Fight the urge to vomit as this receding hairline sloth from the Goonies looking trash bag makes eye contact with me, mildly panic that I have no legs, and embrace the sweet kiss of a desert eagle. Hi, Soap here, and this is where we encounter the first issue of the run. Some missions just don't give you a pistol, so we have a few options. One, we can follow the AI companions around waiting for them to kill everything, which was incredibly boring and just didn't work half the time. We can try to find a pistol on dead enemies, which Google says is possible, but I searched hundreds of bodies and never once found a pistol, so that option is out. And finally, option 3, we can mod in a pistol. I modded in a pistol. Call of Duty 4 has console commands. Using the give all command will hand you every weapon in the game, but we of course only care about the one. If you feel like this invalidates the run, I get it, and the answer to can you beat Modern Warfare with only a pistol is officially no. But the fun of these videos isn't actually answering the title question, but watching the journey that adding restrictions like this force us to go on. Now that we have a pistol, we murk some unsuspecting ultra-nationalists, meet up with the GOAT, Kamarov, cripple an ally for life. He was an adventurer like us until he took a bullet to the knee, and start sniping a machine gun nest with our trusty sidearm. The high ground really is unbeatable. Anakin never stood a chance. I watch a man get deleted from this corporeal realm, Swiss cheese an enemy door with an enemy man caught in the crossfire, get aimbotted by your average Warzone player, find our informant Nikolai, and make Arnold proud as we get to the chopper. We stay in said chopper for the next mission, but this time we're riding in Sergeant Jackson's meat suit. As the lowest powered member of the team, it makes sense that I'm the first through the door and just about clear the entire room before my far better equipped teammates think to join me. I die to a grenade, reach a door, die to another grenade, run out of ammo for my pistol, and live out every COD player's worst nightmare, sitting in a corner waiting for my teammates to finish the job. My top tier camping strat was just too much for the game to handle because the AI broke and my game softlocked. After a quick reset, we pulled ourselves together, got rage baited by a pre-recorded message, and stormed the city streets in outrage. Night vision truly is an unfair advantage. I point blank knife a man twice with no consequence, get close enough to form a deep brotherly bond with another, and proceed to mag dump his guts, then walk into a hail of gunfire coming out unscathed. Now we encounter the second problem of this run, forced weapon usage. We have tanks on the overpass and my little pea shooter just won't cut it. Vasquez wants me to use the javelin, but last I checked, a javelin isn't a pistol, so I said no. I was flogged, beaten, and came back with a new perspective. What is a javelin if not a really big pistol? So I followed orders and destroyed the tanks. In all seriousness, this is another nail in the coffin for a pistol-only run. As far as I know, there's no way around using these weapons. I waited around for about 20 minutes, explored the map hoping to trigger a checkpoint and skip this section, but nothing worked. When these parts of the game come up, we have no choice but to fail the run and use the weapon. It's a bummer, but there's plenty of pain in store for us as a pistol-wielding fiend, trust me. Moving on, we've met up with our own friendly neighborhood tank and need to keep the swarms of commies at bay, and here is where we come across the next big limiter of this run, ammo. Enemies drop guns when they die, and once again, Google says that they also drop ammo, and you just have to run over the bodies for the ammo to magically appear in your stash. But no. No, that never happened for me. So just like with the missions that don't give us a pistol, we have a few options. Try our best to be super selective with our shots, and while this certainly helped, it only took us so far. Next is to go full melee once ammo runs out. But yeah. That's a no-go. The final option is to use the give ammo command and refill our pistol ammo. This is what we end up doing because if we don't, the game is literally impossible to finish. Once again, I understand if you feel this invalidates the run, and I honestly agree with you, but without allowing this, there's no way that I could find at least for us to move forward with the game. If I missed something, let me know in the comments, but this is the best that I could come up with. After blowing up an anti-air gun, we call in the reinforcements, swap back to Soap getting blown out of the sky, give this guy a piece of my mind, run around aimlessly because I got lost and couldn't remember what I was supposed to be doing. We play hide and seek with the helicopter, shoot at what I think are enemies but could very well be innocent civilians, I can't tell at this distance, shoot a man through a dining room table, those are not bulletproof like the movies would have you think, make PETA proud by killing someone's puppy dog, and John Wick a man out of a helicopter. The chopper comes back for revenge, but I pull out my giant piece and sling a hot load down range, ending the threat. The next mission, while fun, is irrelevant. We're playing as an AC-130 raining death from above, not a single pistol in sight. We GTA 5 transition back into Paul, try to die to a helicopter, enter another irrelevant portion of the run as we rain freedom from the side of a chopper, rescue a downed pilot, and experience the Fallout universe firsthand. Side note, that's another game series I've never played and would like to get to at some point. We sit with Paul during his final moments, admiring the destructive power of man, wondering how much of the world will be left for our children. Anyways, we're at a Czechoslovakian gas station, and once again, we don't have a pistol, so we mod one in. Get blown to smithereens and commit mass murder directly in front of a church. You can call me Nancy from Stranger Things because this group of highly trained men are no match for me, but unlike the season 5 finale, Demogorgons are present here and I get my throat ripped out. I ignore the no trespassing sign on this porch and was met with immediate hostility. It wasn't until the 6th guy went down that I started to wonder where my team was. I swear, the AI in this game just does not care about you. The amount of rooms I had to clear by myself because they were off gallivanting in Narnia is astonishing. Poor teamwork aside, I sprint across an empty field, get shot as soon as I find cover, out-snipe a sniper, and watch Captain Price beat the literal dog piss out of a man. I have not been this attracted to another man since I first laid eyes on Henry Cavill. We flash back to what is easily one of the most memorable missions to ever come out of this game, all gillied up. Playing as a younger now Lieutenant Price, following our Captain McMillan, we peel a man's muffin cap back, ignore McMillan's direct orders to sneak past the window unseen and get both of us mauled to death. I control my bloodlust just long enough to take out the roving guard unnoticed, try to counter-snipe someone with a pistol because I'm an idiot, more dogs, hide from the entire tank brigade approaching our location, try to tie one of their shoelaces together but get caught and executed, try to sneak around the side and immediately contract cancer but manage to do so without getting spotted, so success. I kill 2 men for polluting, don't mess with Texas, examine McMillan's entire gooch and taint, all seems to be in working order, actually snipe a dude off a balcony because I'm just that guy now, teach Fido a lesson for looking at me sideways, McMillan just doesn't have that dog in him though, or maybe he does now since one just took his life, and set up for an actual snipe with a real sniper rifle. I miss Y to the left, realize that Zakhaev is Magneto because what is that curve, give a random driver the old JFK, watch my bullet just phase through Zakhaev's body, he's an actual mutant, then finally nail him in the dome, somehow only taking off his left arm. Thank you, game. We get out of dodge, no-scope this guy so hard he exits reality, accidentally throw a flare further invalidating the run, teach a helicopter that size doesn't matter, watch McMillan roll his ankle on a blade of grass, and prepare for our final showdown. This game so badly wants us to use claymores, but I'm no pansy, so we go in raw and give the commies a piece of my mind as we fly off victorious. Back in modern day, I drop my inventory, watch an entire generation get blown off the map, and give Simo Haya a run for his money, taking out the little specks running through the trees. We detonate the C4, retreat to a barn, remember our vicious flogging from earlier and use the javelin to take out a few tanks. These guys were nice enough to stand in a single file line, so missing was virtually impossible. I once again outran my squad to the landing zone and was forced to wait until they moseyed their way down. We find out that Zakhaev has a balding son and start a quest to deliver the sacred Rogaine in hopes of restoring his hair and flipping him to our side of the battle. After killing the guards and taking their place, I shoot Sergeant Collins right in the gooch, launch an ambush, get concussed in the process, and watch our fine-haired friend escape into the back alley. We give chase at mind-bending speeds, corner Zakhaev Jr. on the rooftop, but before we can gift the sacred Rogaine, he blows what little hair he had left clean off his dome. Tragic. Next, we find ourselves in a winter wonderland, and shrinkage has become a major issue. We kill a man for sleeping on the job, blow a knob, then breach a door, and find Griggs safe and sound. And to be honest, I didn't even realize he got kidnapped while I was playing through the game. There's a lot going on. We destroy a power tower, sick roller coaster name by the way, catch Griggs breaking physics and wonder if he was probed in captivity, meet up with a so-called elite sniper crew, but anyone can snipe with a scope. Now sniping with a pistol, that takes real skill. I try to save the world by shooting down the ICBMs, but it looks like we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. We C4 a tank, get revenge killed, get revenge for their revenge, then descend into the missile silo. These are some of the biggest vents I've ever seen. Airflow must go crazy. We push into a room where Captain Price sees this man standing here, but leaves him to me. I die because he had an automatic rifle, and I had a glorified slingshot. We push further into the base, replenishing our ammo with 100% legit ammo boxes found along the way. Wait outside the world's slowest door. Seriously, come on. Get yelled at by the game for standing on a counter, blow our own backs out with some C4, and upload the abort codes. Missions like this are exactly why I allowed the give ammo command to be used. Without it, this would be genuinely impossible. Every room is filled with 10 to 30 guys. The ally AI isn't good enough to handle them on their own, and if we don't move forward, the mission stalls. As much as I don't like using it, it's a necessary evil to finish the run. We steal a truck, get confused, I friendly fire our allies, send this man to a cruel end, learn where Uncharted got its inspiration. Seriously, those games are so good, please play them. The game wants me to use an RPG, but obviously I say no, dying not twice but 3 times to the same rocket. I used the RPG, missing every shot, but this at least allowed me to enter the overpass. Queso jumped on our bridge, collapsing it and forcing us to make our final stand right here. I get shot from the great beyond. Seriously, what hit me? Watch in horrified slow-mo as my allies, my friends, are slaughtered. One by one. Price slides me his pistol, and I know what must be done. I shoot Zakhaev in the arm, somehow blowing off his dome, rectifying the slight from earlier. This all could have been avoided if Price just hit his shots all those years ago. Kamarov, our goat, arrives just in time to airlift us out of here, and we do not beat Call of Duty Modern Warfare with only a pistol. But we aren't done yet. We've still got to live out every flight attendant's worst nightmare and join the Mile High Club. I whip out my piece, blowing the first guy's dome, discharge multiple loads down the aisle, fully coating our would-be attackers, charge up for round 2 while the plane tries to suck us out, and locate the VIP, finishing his captor with a perfectly precise money shot. And with that, we've joined the Mile High Club with only a pistol. Thank you for watching. Like the video if you were entertained, dislike it if you weren't, and subscribe for more challenge runs coming soon. I'll probably play through the rest of the Call of Duty campaigns, at least the good ones, and I really would like to explore the Fallout franchise considering I've never played any of those games. So stay tuned for more. Thank you.